How I do the dishes as a visually impaired person. I've got some fairy liquid on my sponge here, and I use the sponge on the spoons and knives, which I place on the side so they're out of the way. Then I move on to the plates, which I feel and use the sponge on and make sure the plate is fully covered with the soap and water. The plate needs rinsing like this one here. I do that first and then the sponge. Once that's done, I move on to the bigger items, which are these bowls. Again, I use the sponge soap to make sure that they're covered in soap, move them to the side and save the cutting board for last because it is the biggest item. The Instant Pot needs to be soaked a bit, which is why it's still in the sink as I am rinsing the cutting board and putting that on the dish rack. Next up to be rinsed are the plates, which again I'm just rinsing in water and putting on the dish rack. I rinse based on how I want the order of the items to be on the dish rack, which is why I am now doing the bigger bowls and placing them on the dish rack. Followed by the smaller bowl that's being rinsed, as well as my chopper, container, blades and lid. And the glass I didn't see in the beginning of this video. When it comes to the spoons and knives, I rinse out the knives first because they are the sharpest and most dangerous, and place them on the cutlery holder, and then continue with the rest of the spoons. Thought I was ready to pour out all the water in the Instant Pot and start washing it, but there was cutlery inside, which I washed of course. And then gave my Instant Pot a good scrub to get rid of any burnt bits that were stuck at the bottom, rinsed it out a few times and kept scrubbing again and again. Finally, it was ready to be rinsed and placed on the dish rack. I took my gloves off, placed them on the side, wiped around the sink for any excess water and used my hands to feel for any bits of food that were in the sink to throw away.